Hi, I'm Katie Ray with Rocky Mountain Cello Festival. I just wanted to take a couple minutes to walk you through what makes our cello festival a little different this year. While a lot of the structure is staying the same, the way everything connects is pretty much completely reimagined. Our daily schedule runs Monday through Thursday, 1 to 4 p.m., with Friday extending from about 2:30 to 8:30 with our final concert, master class, and rehearsals. Each day follows a consistent structure. The first hour is large ensemble, the second hour is class, and the third hour is small ensemble work. Think duets, trios, and quartets. This consistency helps our students feel grounded while allowing us to explore new ideas within the structure. What's new this year is that everything is connected through one central theme: cinematic strings. All the music the students will be learning comes from film, music they often already recognize and feel connected to. But more importantly, the theme allows us to go beyond just learning some music. And that really comes to life in our class hour each day. Each class is designed to approach music at a different angle, all centered around that cinematic idea. In our first class inside the recording studio, students get a behind-the-scene look at how cinematic music is created. Did the music come first, or did the scene? In this class, they'll get to explore the writing and composing process, how music's layered, and how music is actually recorded in a recording studio. This class gives our students context. They begin to understand that the music they're playing is actually a part of a very big creative process. In the next class, Cinematic Technique, students will learn how technique is used to create mood and emotion. They'll rotate through different techniques, learning how to use them and create emotion. For example, left hand vibrato and shifting, bow hand texture and effects, or perhaps rhythm that creates suspense. This class will connect concrete ideas to emotion and feelings that we see and hear in movies. They'll not only get to learn how to execute these ideas, but when to use them and why, answering questions like, what emotion does this technique create? Or, when would you use this technique in a film? In another class, Epic Cello Moments, students will explore memorable and powerful cello solos. They listen, analyze, and discuss what makes these moments so powerful, while looking at tone, phrasing, and musical choices. It helps them connect high-level playing to real musical impact. In another class, What the Music Knows, students explore how music functions within a story. They'll look at functions like leitmotif, which is how music describes a certain character or scene in a movie, and foreshadowing, which is when music hints at something that hasn't happened yet. Basically, they'll learn how important music is to film and how much the music is telling you as a listener what's happening. They'll explore questions like, what is the music telling us that the characters don't know yet? And how does the music change as the story develops? This class builds a much deeper level of listening and awareness. And finally, in our reoccurring class, Build a Soundtrack, students will implement all the things that they've learned to make something of their own. They will collaborate as a group to compose their very own soundtrack, deciding on structure roles, rhythms, and musical ideas together. Here they will explore on their instruments how melody, a bass line, and texture all come together to support an emotion or scene. And they'll perform this at our final concert on Friday. On Friday, they'll get to participate in a masterclass with a guest instructor, where selected chamber groups will get to perform and receive feedback from this guest artist. And then that evening, everything comes together with the final concert, where students will get to perform what they've rehearsed in their ensembles all week and their original compositions. Our goal this year isn't for our students to just play lots of music, but to use a specific lens, the lens of cinematic music, to see how creativity, technique, and storytelling all come together, and to leave festival not just as a better player, but as a more thoughtful and engaged musician.